Today we're going to be talking about the purpose infinitive. And remember, an infinitive is to plus base form verb. The purpose infinitive is different than a regular infinitive because it shows purpose. And the purpose infinitive can include phrases such as in order to or so as to. In order to and so as to expresses purpose, and they answer the question why. For example, they turned on the air conditioner in order to cool down the house. They turned on the air conditioner. Why? Why did they turn on the air conditioner? In order to cool down the house. So we can put these together to form the sentence, they turned on the air conditioner in order to cool down the house. This would have the same meaning as saying, they turned on the air conditioner so as to cool down the house. In order to and so as to mean the same thing. You could omit both of those phrases or just take them out, and you can keep the infinitive. They turned on the air conditioner to cool down the house. What would be the infinitive in this sentence? Yeah, to cool. This has the same meaning as saying they turned on the air conditioner because they wanted to cool down the house. If you wanted to form the sentence with because, like in this example, that's fine. They all have the same meaning. Let me give you another example. I used a wrench because I wanted to fix the sink. This again would be using the because phrase. You can say, I used a wrench in order to fix the sink, or I used a wrench so as to fix the sink, or remember again, you can delete this phrase altogether and just use the infinitive. I used a wrench to fix the sink. Purpose infinitives can be moved unlike ordinary infinitive complements. So you can try to move the infinitive to the very first position in the sentence and see if an acceptable sentence results, and see if it just makes sense. So let me give you an example. The previous one we used, I used a wrench to fix the sink. Okay, where is the infinitive in this sentence? You're right, to fix. So we can take this infinitive and the whole rest of the sentence to fix the sink, and we can put it first. So we can say to fix the sink, we used a wrench. And it does make sense, so it shows that this infinitive phrase right here is being used as a purpose infinitive. I went to the bank. So you might ask, why did you go to the bank? I wanted to deposit a check. So we can put these two together and we can form the sentence, I went to the bank to deposit a check. And again, we can take the infinitive phrase to deposit, and we can shift that to the beginning of the sentence. To deposit a check, I went to the bank. And it makes sense. So again, here it's showing that the infinitive phrase is being used as a purpose infinitive. It's showing purpose, why we went to the bank. So here, beginning with the infinitive, you want to keep in mind, we wouldn't say this in speaking, it's awkward, so you would just say, I went to the bank to deposit a check. Or if you wanted to use the in order to or so as to phrase, you could as well, but you don't want to speak beginning with the infinitive. So let's look at another sentence and see if it's a purpose infinitive. I need to talk to the teacher. Find the infinitive. Good, to talk. So is this a purpose infinitive in this sentence? So you want to think, does it answer why this person needs to talk to the teacher? No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell us why this person wants to talk to the teacher. So it's not a purpose infinitive, it's just an ordinary infinitive. In order to change this into a purpose infinitive, you can add the infinitive to explain. Now if we say, I need to talk to the teacher to explain why I was late, this would show that you have an ordinary infinitive, just the to talk, and you also have the purpose infinitive, to explain. So yes, this is a purpose infinitive. The to explain is a purpose infinitive. The to talk would just be an ordinary infinitive. One last thing to keep in mind would be for can also be used to express purpose. If you use for, there's a different structure than the one we previously looked at because you need to remember that for is a preposition. Since for is a preposition, then you need to follow for with a noun phrase. So, for example, I went to the grocery store for some milk. The reason you went to the grocery store was milk. So you can replace the for also with an infinitive, and you can say, I went to the grocery store to buy some milk. These two sentences have the same meaning. Okay, hopefully now you understand the purpose infinitive and are able to use it. Tomorrow in class, we're going to do some exercises utilizing this.